In all the land there was no place more grandly furnished than the beauty parlors of the Temple of the Sun. Few students ever entered these rich rooms. The priests regarded them with awe, and called them halls of mysteries. When Jesus had attained the victory over fear, he gained the right to enter here. The guide led on the way, and after passing many richly furnished rooms they reached the Hall of Harmony, and here was Jesus left alone. Among the instruments of music was a harpsichord, and Jesus sat in thoughtful mood inspecting it, when, quietly, a maiden of entrancing beauty came into the hall. She did not seem to notice Jesus as he sat and mused, so busy with his thoughts. She found her place beside the harpsichord, she touched the chords most gently, and she sang the songs of Israel. And Jesus was entranced. Such beauty he had never seen, such music he had never heard. The maiden sung her songs. She did not seem to know that anyone was near. She went her way. And Jesus, talking with himself, said out, "What is the meaning of this incident? I did not know that such entrancing beauty and such queen-like loveliness were ever found among the sons of men. I did not know that voice of angel ever graced a human form, or that seraphic music ever came from human lips." For days he sat entranced. The current of his thoughts was changed. He thought of nothing but the singer and her songs. He longed to see her once again, and after certain days she came. She spoke and laid her hand upon his head. Her touch thrilled all his soul, and for the time, forgotten was the work that he was sent to do. Few were the words the maiden said. She went her way, but then the heart of Jesus had been touched. A love flame had been kindled in his soul, and he was brought to face the sorest trial of his life. He could not sleep nor eat. Thoughts of the maiden came, they would not go. His carnal nature called aloud for her companionship. And then he said, "Lo, I have conquered every foe that I have met, and shall I now be conquered by this carnal love? My Father sent me here to show the power of love divine, that love that reaches every living thing. Shall this pure, universal love be all absorbed by carnal love? Shall I forget all creatures else, and lose my life in this fair maiden, though she is the highest type of beauty, purity and love?" Into its very depths his soul was stirred, and long he wrestled with this angel idol of his heart. But when the day was almost lost, his higher ego rose in might. He found himself again, and then he said, "Although my heart shall break, I will not fail in this my hardest task. I will be victor over carnal love." And when again the maiden came, and offered him her hand and heart, he said, "Fair one, your very presence thrills me with delight. Your voice is benediction, bliss, to my soul. My human self would fly with you, and be contented in your love, but all the world is craving for a love that I have come to manifest. I must, then, bid you go, but we will meet again. Our ways on earth will not be cast apart. I see you in the hurrying throngs of earth as minister of love. I hear your voice in song, that wins the hearts of men to better things." And then in sorrow and in tears the maiden went away, and Jesus was again alone. And instantly the great bells of the temple rang, the singers sang a new song, the grotto, the cavern, blazed with light. The Hierophant himself appeared, and said, "All hail! Triumphant Logos, hail! The conqueror of carnal love stands on the heights." And then he placed in Jesus' hands a scroll on which was written, "Love Divine." Together they passed through the grotto, the cavern, of the beautiful, and in the banquet hall a feast was served, and Jesus was the honored guest.